Hey, what's up, y'all? Jay Heezy in the house. Hey, I wanted to give you, just a quick rundown on how and why I became a Beachbody coach. I wanted to make this video sooner. Stephanie and I had actually talked about doing a couple video, and I thought that was a real cool idea. But the two of us, we just can't seem to find the time to get together to actually sit and make a video. I can't even hardly find the time to sit and make a video. That's why I'm doing it in my car. Anyway, real quick, me and John Prudo, JP, we go back about 12 years or so. You know, we've been friends, we've been neighbors, we've been co-workers, and, over the years, we got fat. Bottom line, we got fat. We had drifted apart for a little while. I hadn't seen him. I was seeing some stuff he was putting on Facebook, like all this fitness type stuff, and just crazy posts like, what did you eat for breakfast today? And, happy Monday and all that. I'm like, what's up with my boy? So, anyway, I ended up running into him, and he's looking great. He looks good. I'm asking him what he's doing. He's telling me about Insanity. He's drinking this stuff called Shakeology. And still, he's telling me, and he's looking good and all this stuff, and I'm still kind of like, blah, 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 whatever. It's going in one ear and out the other, and I'm not really hearing what he's saying. Anyway, I run into him again, and this time, it's crazy. He's been changing the whole time, but, it's like just at such a fast pace. It's completely transforming his body. And so I'm thinking, all right, let me pay attention here to whatever he's saying. And actually, I think I was the first person, the first time, he announced he was going to be a coach, and he put I'm starting a challenge group, and I didn't know what a challenge group was. I didn't know what a coach was, never heard of Beachbody. He had put this out there, and I was like, I think I was the first person to respond and say, hell yeah, coach me. And he comes back with, okay, cool, we're going to get you this challenge pack, it's going to be $200, pull the brakes on that. I shut down. I'm not hearing it. I didn't want to be a part of it. The more I was like, okay, MLM, pyramid, blah, 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 no. So, I was a pretty tough cookie to sell. I didn't want to hear any of it. Then again, we ended up seeing him again at a birthday party for my kids, and he's just still he's getting even better and better looking. And so I just I'm like, finally, okay, you know what? I gotta really pay attention to what this guy's doing. He comes over to my house. He's gonna do, he's like, gonna come by. He was bringing me some tiles and some stuff from work, and we had talked about maybe doing a workout together. He just happened to have some Shakeology in a shaker that he didn't drink for lunch that day, and he's like, here, why don't you give it a try? I tried it. I liked it. I said, okay, this stuff is not so bad. He brought the video over. We did it together. I was huffing and puffing and laying on the floor, sweating, and I was like, oh my God, I love this. Sign me up. We talked about the coach thing, and I'm still like, I don't really know how I feel about that. But then, he's like, well, you could do so much business, then you don't have to pay for your Shakeology. And I'm like, oh, ding, 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 that's good. I don't want to pay for this stuff. $120 a month, that seems a little high for me. Okay, sign me up as a coach. Then I'll get a couple people and I won't have to pay for it. Little did I know that I would just absolutely fall in love with the program. I would love Insanity. I would love Shakeology. I feel the best I've felt in years. And then just to expand on that a little bit, at that point, I was in such bad shape. I had extremely high blood pressure, stage 3 hypertension. I was on beta blockers. The doctor was like, look, you are such at high risk of stroke. You could stroke out like any time. And you know, I had plantar fasciitis, I had sleep apnea, just name it. I had a herniated disc. I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia. I was taking all kinds of medication for that. All these things going on, and you know, I'm just like, how in the world can I even get through a program like this? I started drinking the shakes. I started feeling better. I really think that it was all weight related. It was nutrition, certainly related. An average day for me was just, it was awful. You know, I would eat those little sausage on a stick wrapped with pancake and maple syrup. You know, eat a couple of those and a can of raviolis, Chef Boyardees, and you know, this was the way my diet was, and the types of things I was eating. I was just eating crap. You know, roast beef sandwiches and tons of mayonnaise and 5 Cokes a day, Mountain Dew, whatever it was. Red Bull like crazy. I was, you know, addicted to energy drinks because I needed them to get through the day. Once I'd started changing all that and really putting good stuff in my body, I really started to feel better. I had the energy and I just felt good. Once I started feeling good, I started powering through the workouts better. Once the weights started coming off, it was almost like, okay, the weight was so heavy it was pressing on the nerves. The nerves were causing the pain for the fibromyalgia. The weight in my neck was causing the sleep apnea. It was causing my throat to close up when I was sleeping. All these things, every single one of them was weight related. And once that started coming off, everything else was just great. You know, it was like I just felt like a whole new person. And you know, at this point now, I'm like 2 pounds away from 50 pounds lost. I take no medication. I'm training for freaking Ironman. It's crazy, crazy, crazy how my life has changed. I swear I was huffing and puffing to try and jog around the block 6 months ago. Now, I mean, you know, just this past weekend, I swam a half mile, I biked 15 miles, and I jogged 6.3 miles. That was not even in my realm of possibilities 6 months ago. I, you know, got to go to Vegas. I got to perform on the big stage. Just all these great things have happened in my life, all because of Beachbody. I have a whole team of people who are losing weight and changing their lives. I'm making good money at this. This past week, my check from Beachbody was almost as much as my check from the sheriff's office. It's all real, every bit of it. I make good money, I'm helping people, I'm helping myself, I'm making friends. Why in the world wouldn't everybody want to do this? I just don't understand. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Now, Stephanie, my wife, my beautiful wife, she's on board 100%. She's dropping weight. She's looking good. Unbelievable the way her body is shaping up and her attitude and everything. It's done so much for our relationship. I just can't say enough good things about it. Right now, the way things are going, I just can't even imagine where we're going to be by this time next year. Thanks for listening. I hope I gave you a little bit of insight, at least into my world and why I'm doing this, and I look forward to hearing your story. Thanks.